go. That's life. What's up with that? Let's go.
Super cool. Super talented. Super talented. Oh! Don't give it the sauce away. Are we live? Okay. Yo. Hey. Nope, everything's live. Yo, and if you want to hear yourself, by the way, you can use the headphones. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just pod like this.
I sound good, man.
You good, man.
Yeah, y'all sound good.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
You want to introduce it, man?
Yeah. Let me turn my phone on silent.
Yeah, let me do the same as well. You know, but it's an honor to have you on the pod, man. Before we get into everything,
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
About this shit all week.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get right into it, guys. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up with that? Season 2, episode 8. Got my man Nimbus, Lunzia Clothing.
Sir,
What's up, guys?
what's going on?
Yeah, man. It's coming off a Christmas break, New Year's and all that shit. A little hectic. Taking a big sigh of relief.
Yeah,
You know, we made it.
We made it to
made it.
2023, yo.
Barely.
To 2023. And we was just talking about that earlier, you know what I'm saying, in terms of going from the holidays to New Year's to now we're in January, which to a lot of people is like one of the toughest months in the year because everybody just spent so much money
Exactly.
and so much time with their families or whatever. And now we're like, all right, this is the new year, 23 and me, whatever. And in my opinion, I think this is the time to shine. This is the time where you're really grinding the most because everybody's trying to get wherever they want to get to, whether it be creators, whether it be podcasters, whether it be whatever you do. It's like, all right, January is like, we're just crawling out of 2022. And
Trying
then
to get everything set in motion.
Exactly. Getting those building blocks together. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man here has been showing me a lot of his clothing line, just in general. Like, mind you, we met at work. So when I met Zay, I was like, dude, like, you're different. You know what I mean? You know how you meet somebody and it's just like automatically. Yeah. And then once I found out he was from New York, bro, I was just like, oh, okay. This is a brother right here, for real.
What brought you to Texas in the first place, man?
I had a homeboy that actually from upstate New York. He moved out here with his son's mother.
Okay.
They broke up. They end up splitting up. He comes back to New York. And I'm just, I'm doing my normal ones too. Same thing I was doing when he left. He was like, yo, with your credentials work, you could do the same thing you're doing in New York and Texas and make twice the money.
Way more money.
So you start talking like that, you already know my ears is, I'm like, all right. So I look into it, because cats, they chatting. You could do this, you could do that. Then it's not that.
Right.
But I look into it, I talk to the right people, and everybody I talk to was like, Texas? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make that move. Make it happen. So like that, he ended up going back because once he came back to New York, he was like, I got to get back to Texas. I got it. That's all he said for like 3 months. I got to get back. So he ended up like, yo, got enough money, came back, made his way out here. And I'm like, give me 2 months. Let me situate it with my, my kids and everything, and then I'll head out. And sure enough, I think it was like July 17th, 2018, I hit the road. Packed my stuff, never been to Texas. Never.
What?
Never been to Texas.
Oh,
never.
You like me.
I've never even left the East Coast. Only been to New York to Florida.
Right.
And everything. So this is the farthest west I've been to.
Yeah.
I drove out here because first I'm like, Texas, I'm thinking cowboy,
Right. Everybody riding horses.
Standoff.
I had the same thing.
So I had my doubts or whatever, but like soon as I pulled up and I drove in from New York to Plano. So I came to the nice part. So I'm like,
fam, you drove from New York to Plano?
New York to Plano.
You went straight? Why straight to Plano?
Because that's where he was.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's where he was in Plano. I'm like, all right, cool. So I pull up. I'm like, yo, this is Texas?
Yeah.
Nice. So then I wasn't, my first 2 days, I wasn't really sold. It was like, all right. Because, you kind of lost. You out of place.
Yeah,
then he took me out.
Oh, yeah. You went outside.
He took me on the night on the town. And I was like, yo, I'm never leaving.
You see,
I've been here ever since.
Dude, I find that funny because like I want to go to New York so bad, and like I have like I want to like live there, dude. Like I love the hum of the city, dude. Like I love being in the deep city like
and
that.
And you never been.
I never been.
You never been. See, it's not like the pictures though.
See that?
Nah, it's completely
explain it to
different.
me.
Yeah. So
What's the like the difference? Because I see like this big grand
I'll
city.
let you explain it.
okay, so let me break it down. Cause see, when you think New York, everybody goes straight to New York City, man.
Yeah. Right.
And you think beautiful, which it is in its own. It is beautiful, but don't get me wrong. But it's just like it's a lot more gritty than what you expect. Like it's not holding hands, everybody musical. You know, it's not that.
It's not Broadway.
I kind of like that though.
You will love it.
I kind of like that.
You kind of it's a culture there, but it's also culture shock if you're not from there. It's not what you expect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like you get off the the train, the bus, the plane, whatever, and it's just a rush. People doing this, and it's like you said, they not nice. We not nice up there. Like we are, but we not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Because even when being down here,
there's a grit to it, you know.
Yeah, like being down here, people think I'm like the meanest person ever. And where I'm from, I'm the nicest person ever.
Right.
So that's crazy to me. It's like, yo, you so rude. Like I talk to people like, you so rude. I'm like, what?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm like, don't ever go to New York.
Yeah.
I understand
Because
rude.
like I'll be walking with people, like walking on the street, and somebody will be like, hey, everybody speaks. We don't do that in New York. Like I'm gonna look right past you and get to
keep
where
it
I'm
moving.
going. So like, you know, people think that's rude. And being from New York, it's normal.
It's regular.
See, I think I'd fit right in then. 'Cause
Okay.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's good because it's just like if you keep to yourself,
Yeah.
you'll be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
So,
true. That's true.
Yeah, but it's definitely go visit. It's highly recommended to go visit.
Yeah. No, I got to make it out there sometime.
Yeah, nah, man. If you ever want to go to New York, bro, we can plan that trip.
Oh,
Even
absolutely.
for a few days just to get away, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of beautiful places in New York that I think, outside of the tourist zones and all that extra shit that a lot of motherfuckers see on TV, there's so many beautiful parts of New York that you will never see on TV.
Well, I've told you before, like I want to go skate out there, man.
Bro,
I'm trying to skate out there.
I'm telling you.
I think the skate culture out there is dope.
Oh my god.
I mean, because you can just cruise the whole fucking city,
Especially
right?
in Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah.
Like in certain parts of Brooklyn, you can skate for days and not have to worry about traffic. Plus, you know, bike lanes are pretty wide in certain areas. And then the city kind of shuts down at a certain time in Brooklyn, especially. So, like, for instance, skating from like Prospect Park, and which is a certain part of Brooklyn. It's big park, huge. And that's one of the places I would highly suggest. I'd take you to there. Like,
Hell yeah.
And then when it comes to food, bro, because you're a foodie like me, right? And you like to eat. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some of that dollar slice. Like, like
the
obviously that's
real
not
pizza, the real pizza.
Yeah.
There's actually some good pizza out here, man. And I'll be one to say that, man, because I went to it's a spot actually right up the street. It's and I'm mad because I'm drawing a blank on the name.
Dude, the best
It's
spot
right
up
there
the
on
street
Midway.
is Zalat. Zalat Pizza right down the street is right.
Check that out.
Dude, that's the best one.
I've only been messing with. I've been loyal to my guys up here.
Yeah.
I've been loyal.
Yeah, you find that good spot.
Yeah.
Thin crust
I
or
just
thick
had them
crust?
today.
Oh, thin.
Thin crust?
Thin.
Thin crust? Okay.
I mean, it depends.
I was about to
It
say,
depends.
I mean, I think New Yorkers, we love it. We're bred on thin crust naturally. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't want it too thin. I don't like the little
Yeah,
like it's almost
when
like
it's
a cracker
flaky?
almost.
Yeah,
I don't
hate
like
that
those.
shit.
Yeah, I feel you on
It has
that.
to be some flex to it. You know what I mean?
But yeah.
So when did you get started with the whole the clothing company, man? How did that come about?
Oh man, so
Was that already started here in Texas, or was that in New York?
It was started when I before I got out here.
Oh, okay.
But I'll take you back to 2016.
Oh, so that's a while back.
I didn't start the clothing brand then, but that's kind of how it got started.
You had the kind of the idea or something.
Nah, it was I always been a fashionable dude, right? So I never want to look like you. I always wanted to kind of do my own thing.
Stand
so
out.
Whenever it was an event, I go to the mall, go straight to the Aki's in the middle of the mall, get my own shirt made. And so I started just wearing my own shirts for me.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And then people were like, "Yo, that's what's that?" I'm like, "Nah, just something I made just for me. Just you should make clothes." And I kept hearing it. You should make clothes. You should make clothes. Then I finally kind of came to somebody who said, "Like, yo, how much you pay for this?" And he was like, he kind of was like, put a number out. I said, "You pay 50? Nah. You pay 30? What about a dub? Because I'm getting made for like 10.
Yeah. So at least make 50%.
I went high
profit.
first, you know what I'm saying?
course.
But I had people like, yo, I'll give you 40 for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking, this is, like I said, 2016.
Yo,
So
hey, real quick, shout out.
Oh,
Homeboy
word.
next me up.
Oh, yeah.
This looks like a $60 hoodie, man. Come on.
Absolutely. Oh, today.
I hope you're charging that much.
Yeah, today, it's going for a little upcharge. I'm talking back then.
Yeah.
We wasn't
really
paying
nice,
no 40, 50 for no shirt back then. Right. Regular
Yeah,
shit. That's some dude off the
2016.
street.
2016, if I didn't know you, nah.
I'd be like $10.
Man, let me tell
You know?
right now,
Max.
I'm a Walmart
Plus-
shopper, man.
Shit, I'm Goodwill thrift store all day.
Yeah.
Regular.
I'll get one of those graphic tees.
And it'll be fly.
What?
Yeah.
And make
You find
it
some
look like
vintage
Lou.
shit.
Make it look like Louis. I'm trying to tell you.
Be fly.
But yeah, so that was that. That's how it kind of all got started.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to 2017. I've been talking about it for like a year now. Like ever since that conversation with those people that said they're willing to buy it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at my homegirl Arlie. So shout out to Arlie if she tuned in. And she's kind of older than us. She was, she's with my homeboy. They still together, 10 years strong too.
Nice.
So we sitting there and I'm just talking, blowing smoke, not finna do nothing I'm talking about, right? And she's like, yo, get off your ass, go up the street. It's a screen printing company around the corner. You go walk 2 blocks. So we sitting there, got my ass up, walked 2 blocks, and made my first hoodie that day.
That's crazy. It's just right down the street.
And I set my town on fire too. They start flying. My first design, it was like a checker. I used to always wear the checker Vans.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
cool,
it was
cool,
the
cool.
M. It's really. I meshed together the MTV logo with the Rolling Stones.
With the Lips logo?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
So it's a checker M with the Rolling Stones, but not exactly. You got to switch it up a little.
Yeah.
Then I put the AR on the end. So my middle name is Shamar. I go by Shamar.
Okay.
But people call me Mar for short. So it kind of had the MTV and then the AR for Mar.
Got it.
The Rolling Stone. I mean, I set the town on
That's
fire,
cool.
man. Everybody. I'm talking professionals, kids, everything. And so from there, Lunzia Clothing was born right there. Yeah.
That's funny, man. I had a clothing company too, and one of our earlier designs was similar to that. It was a T-shirt with the Rolling Stones lips on it, with like when we put fangs on
That
it.
logo so fire.
And then we put a skateboard truck on the tongue. It was sick, dude. It was one of my favorite designs that we did. It would fly, dude.
You
like so
can't
many
go
people
wrong
loved
with
it.
that Rolling Stones logo.
It's classic, dude.
Yeah,
it hits
Iconic.
people.
And it hits everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. Can I pour up?
Of course.
Go ahead,
of
man.
course,
Do your thing.
Y'all good? Y'all?
Oh yeah.
I'll take some.
You know what?
I don't want to pop this and mess up the set, so
Oh yeah, nah, you good. What
Don't
I
shake
do,
nothing.
I usually like.
I'm gonna let you do that because I might.
If it explodes, it explodes.
yeah, might mess up.
Always
all good.
I keep that pressure down on top
Okay.
of the court. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
science.
Shout outs to Bill Nye.
Shout out to science.
Yeah,
I got some
man.
way for this. Or,
Oh yeah,
you know, put it in my pocket.
That's fine, man. Wherever you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's incredible. I always like to hear origin stories.
That's
Stuff
crazy. It
like
was right down the street too.
Yeah, and you know something else about that building? It was, matter of fact, what is the name of that building? Graphic Connections. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Whitwell.
that. Thank you, sir.
They
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
that building,
Cheers.
man. I went past that building a million times from the time I was probably like 7, right?
Yeah.
And me and my friends would always wonder what the hell that building was. Cause it's
Isn't
just
that
always
weird?
been there.
You had this like natural attraction to it.
natural attraction to that building.
so
I tell
weird.
that story all the time. I say, yo, I've always done. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
building? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just something that we always go. We just always went by this building. It just was there. And then years later, that building ended up changing my life.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I love that.
Crazy. And I actually fell off my bike and scraped my knee. Still got the scar to this day at that building. So many
Man.
connections with that building.
You're gonna have to rent that place out
Yeah,
sometime.
I got more stories about that building.
I was about to
Like,
say.
a lot. Like that bike story is just one, and it's just one of those events, like one of those falls you'll never forget. I know you say you skateboard and everything
Yeah.
like that. I know you got that fall.
Oh yeah.
We all. I was
Alright,
literally
let's
just
get
about to
into
say
it.
that.
fall.
Let's
That's
get
why I
into
bring
it.
Word.
All
That's
right,
the best spills. You know what I mean?
I think mine's probably my collarbone.
Really?
Yeah, I broke my collarbone.
What?
Yeah, I was ollie this gap, right? And there was like a curb on the other side of the gap. It was just a flat grass gap. And I went to ollie it, and my back truck caught it. So it just sent me. And I landed right on my shoulder, and I heard it pop. It went just like that.
shit.
And I got up, and I was like, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
I was like 13, 14 at the time, and my grandma was working at Petco, and I was at Petco with her because she's a dog trainer there, so she was giving a class, and she had to end her class and take me to the emergency room.
Damn.
You broke your bones?
Nah, no broken bones. Just a concussion.
Oh, yeah, been there too.
Yeah. I had a concussion. Basically was bar hopping in New York from one bar to one bar to one bar. Shout out to my boy Tommy Tsunami from Harlem. And basically, man, we met up after work. We were both frustrated, so we went from bar to bar to bar. We ended up in St. Mark's place. Yeah, we ended up at the St. Mark's place. That was the last bar that we hit, and we should have jumped on the train. Instead, we skated from St. Mark's all the way up to Harlem. 140. He lived on Morningside, so literally like 110. So we skated all the way up to 110, but we didn't get there. At least I didn't. I didn't get there.
What's the last thing you remember? Like,
only thing I remember was yeah. All right, this is gonna sound crazy, but I was so like blackout drunk that I was screaming, "Bass guy, fucked your bitch."
Yeah.
Random pedestrians.
Bass guy.
And I was, it was that time period.
What time?
It was that time period. I swear to God. That's all I remember.
Everybody yelling that shit.
Can we stop for a second and put Lil B on? How lit he was for that little.
What, that era?
That little time right there.
Oh
he
my
was
God.
Yeah.
That era, he grew dreads and like, you know what I'm saying, kind of got like, he's still kind of putting out music, but
Man, but he was God to people for a while.
In the internet, especially. What? Oh my God.
Because we talking what, 2008?
No, 20. This happened to me in 2012.
2012?
Yeah,
Around that
2012.
time?
So like I remember 2010 Lil B, it was different. 2010, 2011, that's when he had the wonton soup song.
Yeah.
Like shit was going crazy.
You know what's crazy? He was the reason I used the Rolling Stone. He got the tattoo.
Yep.
Oh, no way.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. He
He
does.
was the first one that kind of caught my eye with the Rolling Stone.
Wow.
And I
Full
was
circle.
like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always kind of peeped it, but when I was like, so for me, I could look at this wall and get inspiration. I'm specifically looking at this one.
Yeah.
Right here.
This one here.
And
Yeah.
I could look at something and flip it, put my own spin.
That's actually what this is. This is the old Santa Cruz logo, and it's usually like a blue hand.
Zombie hand, yeah.
Yeah.
So I love stuff like that. I love the what's the one with the donut? It's like it's just literally like a donut, but it's fire.
With the pink icing on it.
Yeah, the sprinkles and all that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. That's not golf. No, that's not golf.
I don't know.
But I do understand.
Isn't that crazy how you can just know a brand by the logo?
And that's what I want for my brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that angel.
I was just gonna ask you that. What inspired the angel like logo / like? Because I personally love it, and I know it's kind of reminiscent of Cupid, but I just wanted you to give your story behind that.
So I was kind of surfing the net because you need a logo, right? And you can't just like take MTV and roll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you
Copyright
technically
infringement.
you could move some stuff around and make it your own, but I was strolling through the internet, kind of like seeing what would catch my eye, and I get on Instagram and I just look at brands and I look at stuff, seeing what I like, seeing if I could get from this brand to that brand, and at the time in like 2017, 2018, Angel logos were lit. Like some way, shape, or form, everybody had like an angel, at least to me, that I could see. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted a piece of that in a sense, but I didn't want it to be the same thing, right? So then I'm scrolling and I kind of went on like Google or something like that, and I was like, yo, angel logo, clip art, just not knowing, because I learned everything I learned from clothes. I just kind of learned my trial and error. Like
Really?
Nobody.
Yeah. Self-taught.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I'm still learning.
That's cool.
Absolutely. So I'm looking, you know what I mean? And then this picture came up, and it was this small little angel in the picture, and it caught my eye, and it was kind of like that angel that I have on my logo. But I'm like, all right, let me flip. Let me first of all, let me get them brown skin.
Word.
Let me change the hair. Let me get them, little pizzazz right there. Yeah. And sure enough, man, I found what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Just critiqued it a little bit and put my own little spin on it, and then boom, the angel born right there. So, and I'm actually looking into putting more to it. As I grow, you know what I'm saying? Changing stuff. Because I'm always looking at it like, should I have some Chuck Taylors on the feet, or should I put a diaper on here? Should I change the bow to a machine gun or a machete?
I mean,
Hey, that's all different.
Update.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
but I always ask people though, what you think about this? What you think about? I'm always picking people's brain. You know what I'm saying? But
That's the thing, man. You find what people like and just give it to them.
Exactly. Don't make it difficult.
Yeah.
Don't make it difficult. What you think about this?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And I go with it. But like, people like it, satisfied. But I'm surprised in the amount of people who don't.
Really?
Yeah, and you know what it is? As funny as it is, like, a lot of people don't like the nudity. Guys.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
I never even thought about
yeah,
that.
so-
I didn't even put
when
that
you
together.
when you see most angels, especially in like older historian art or
Yeah,
Victorian
they're all naked.
art, they're all naked.
Or have like a sash.
yeah,
Everybody-
it's always a sash
everybody
or
doesn't
something.
appreciate art, though. You got to think. And I'm talking
that's true.
about people, New Yorkers in particular. that cousin from the block that's still on the block.
Oh yeah.
Man, I ain't wearing. He got his booty out.
Oh, come on.
Never even thought about that.
I swear,
bro.
but I respect it so much.
Interesting.
I respect it so much because you need that. I hate yes men because I meet so many people.
You need an honest critique.
Yeah, I remember I made like just a real shit logo one day and I put it on a shirt just to see
if somebody would react and tell you the truth.
Yeah, and they were like, "Yo, that's straight." I hate this logo. That's crazy, yeah. So I'm like, yo, cop them. They 30 here.
Yeah.
I get paid on Friday, and then I come, and now all the excuses coming up. I'm just like, nah, I can't ask them for their opinion no more. I can't ask this person. But then I go up to somebody, and they'll be like, nah, that ain't it. And I'm like, that's the dude. Yeah, that's the dude. Now I'm gonna keep coming to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my motivation has always been the people who don't buy. That friend who doesn't buy. Like, a lot of people get on here and they be like, oh, y'all buy Louis or y'all buy Gucci, but you won't support me. And you just got to realize your brand not hot enough yet. You know what I'm saying? If history shows, especially for all, you know, our people, man, it don't matter what you did. If it's hot, we gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? Look at the H&M band or the Balenciaga band, all these bands. People still buying this.
They're still in business.
Still in business. And people, we still rocking it, right?
To this day.
So you can't sit there and say, oh, you not rocking my brand because you hating. Nah, it's not hot enough. It should motivate you. Let me get back in the lab.
That's real.
Yeah, so when I look at my brand, because, you know, we all got our haters. We all got people who don't like us, people who not supporting it. When I see these people wearing it, I know I got something.
Yeah.
I'm always watching the people who not supporting.
That's the real litmus test right there.
Yeah. So, like, and I like, especially, I'm always tapped in at home. That's my biggest support market, right? So I know people personally who don't like me. So I'm waiting. Like, the day I see this dude with a hoodie on or a shirt on, I'm going to push that shirt so fucking hard. Like, if he's wearing it, it's a gym. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
Yeah, man, it's all motivation, man. You can't take nothing.
Psychology.
And,
Do you draw most of your designs, or you find those online or computer generated?
Nah, so I always try to tap in back. There's so much. I'm from a small town upstate New York, Geneva, New York. Shout out Geneva, New York. There's so much talent there, though. I just designed a shirt, particular. I had a young kid, Shaquem Graves. Shout out Shaquem Graves, man. Crazy artist. Yeah. Yo, this is what I want. Do this. And he'll
whip it up real quick.
Yeah, and I got artists back home. Shaquem Graves, Lucius Chance are two, just to name a few. That if you need anything, that's anybody who watching.
Yeah.
Get on. I'll have to find their
Instagram
and all that. But if you got Facebook, Shaquem Graves, Lucius Chance, Geneva, New York. They'll sketch you up anything. And then if not that, I always do what's the app? I forget what it's called. Oh my goodness. It's literally a platform where you can find anything. Artists.
Just like art stuff or computer generated images.
Anything. And it's
it's not Canva, is it?
No, I was just
everybody
telling you
uses
at work.
Canva, dude.
Canva is so
dude.
good.
I was just telling you, matter of fact, let me see.
It's all good.
It's gonna bother me.
Man, Canva though is every creator I know uses Canva.
Yeah, nah.
Seriously.
Fiverr for outsourcing.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yo, I remember everything, but little stuff. You could ask me something for 10 years ago, and I'd be like, nah, you said this.
You can find some good people on there though.
Yeah,
especially for outsourcing. It's really, really good. Shout out to Fiverr.
Yeah, man.
I've thought about doing that for editing some stuff. Just looking for an editor.
Yeah,
because you
highly
can find an
recommend
editor in India, bro, and then literally
highly recommend it.
I had a guy working in Finland at one time on an episode, and it was such a big file transfer issue thing. Like quality got lost in transfer, so I was just like, man, hey, I appreciate it, but this is just too hard.
Yeah. No, I understand.
I'm talking about the artists that I find on Fiverr. I would tell them what I want, and I can use pictures for reference to send them, and they make it better than what I was imagining.
That's awesome.
It's a fact.
Now, I also wanted to ask you a question wise, because I really love the quality of your hoodies, bro.
Yeah, no, that's some nice quality.
It's very soft. You know, the only reason I didn't wear it today was because I wear it almost every episode.
Real talk.
I've worn that hoodie so many times. I'm just like, I gotta switch up the fit today.
No, it's crazy. I got another one in the car. I should give him this one to switch it up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I wear that hoodie too much, bro. And I
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
It's a very nice piece, bro. It's a very nice piece. That sky blue. I found a trucker hat to go with it perfectly, and then on top of that, I bought the trucker hat from you, which was the first piece that I bought from Lunzia. So it was cool, just in terms of it matching with it perfectly. But bro, what makes like, what makes you pick a material over another material? Like, what is it? Is it the fact that it's soft? Is it the fact that it's going to be durable for long periods of time? Because that's one thing I notice about your clothing, bro. Like, it actually not only does it stand the test of time because I wear it a lot, but then on top of that, it's comfortable, it's cozy. You know what I'm saying?
So I trust my manufacturers.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll be like, yo, I need XYZ. Then I'll do my homework, look up the quality and all that. Because, like, I tell people all the time, because people come to me like, yo, I want to do clothes, I want to do this. I said, man, Instagram and everything that you're on, those algorithms, what you're searching, be your best friend. Stay off, whatever it is you're searching, and just search clothing. It'll just come to you. So now it might be a brand, like I came up on a shirt, and it was like something weird, like Cotton PH 19. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It looked nice.
Yeah.
I hit my manufacturer. Yo, I need Cotton PX. XYZ hit me. Oh yeah, we could get that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, send me the sample. So now you just send me the sample of the fabric. I can feel it. Oh yeah,
That's what I need.
Nice.
And like the problem is a lot of people don't want to invest their money in it because it might cost you $40 just to get this little sample cotton, but it's so worth it. You know what I mean? Just to hear you guys be like, the quality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That speaks for itself.
yeah, because you gotta when you design clothes, you gotta look into. For me, I'm looking at the quality of the piece more so than the design. Because if you look at these brands now, you got these designs, these crazy designs. They're so nice, but they're gonna.
The fabric.
That's what
terrible.
Fashion Nova is.
Not even, but it's just like you see a lot of these brands come and go, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they got these crazy designs. You know what I'm saying? And the quality might just be okay.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But when you get that brand with a simple design, you know what I'm saying, and good quality, you're gonna be good for a lifetime. Cause like you could have your hoodie, right? Doesn't have to be nothing crazy,
Right.
but you put Supreme on it,
Then it changes
$100
value.
hoodie.
Yeah,
You know
easy.
what I'm saying? So
Value
you don't
goes
gotta go crazy with the designs and all. It's more about quality.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? Because you have most people shop for quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%, man.
Yeah.
It's
So-
either quality or they're copycat buyers.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
Cause I got a homeboy who he buys sometimes. He real sometimes. Cause a lot of times you get into this game and you want to go the craziest hoodie.
Yeah.
The crazy. I want flames coming over here, flames coming over
Lots
there.
of wild shit. Yeah.
And he'll be like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But he's feeling it.
Exactly.
Like, it's durable. He asked me the questions that I can't answer at this time in the beginning. I'm like, yo, is it going to wash? Is it going to shrink?
Yeah.
How does it fit?
Dude, I used to get asked that so
How
much.
does it fit?
Really?
When I would sell clothes, like shirts and shit, they'd be like, how do I wash this? Is this going to shrink? I'm like, I don't know. Just fucking wear it.
I be freestyling sometimes.
You have to.
You do, honestly.
You got to be like, oh, yeah, just cold water.
Yeah, cold wash, hang dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now.
Don't put that shit in the dryer because
Yeah.
it might come out two sizes smaller than what
That
it
print
was.
might come off. I don't know.
And that's the difference between knowing about screen printing
Exactly.
and vinyl printing and embroidery and this and that, and like that's all stuff I learned over time. Man.
Do you do, so are you screen printing or are you doing direct to graphic or?
I do it all.
Yeah, everything, okay.
I do it all.
Whatever's clever.
Yeah. Whatever looks good. So what's in style right now? You got the LA apparel tees, DGT, DTG. Excuse me.
Everybody's doing DTG.
That's like an $80 shirt.
Yeah.
Easily. You know what I'm saying? Just off the LA apparel alone, how that quality of shirt, and then you get a good design.
There's so many like just local rappers and shit that do their own product and merch and stuff that way with DTG.
Yeah.
'Cause it's easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then even if you're going through a manufacturer or whatever and you're doing DTG, so you can go there. So like the difference between DTG and screen print is going to be when you do a screen printing, it's got to be like set up for these.
You have to vector it, right?
Color. Yeah. So with the DTG, they're not going to charge you none of that. It's just straight. Yeah. So it's really cheap. So if I got something, I don't know. So look at all these colors in here. If I go to screen print this right here, they're gonna charge me per color.
Yeah, if you got to have
Set
a
up.
screen
Yeah.
for each color.
Yep.
Yeah.
So DTG, we're not charging none of that. You go in there and just
Oh, it's super cost efficient.
yeah. So if you got if you have something like this, one color, screen print it. But if you got something 5, 6, 7 colors, DTG. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's just like one of those things, and that's why I do everything, because it might just depend on the color I have
Or the
design
the product.
So
That's cool.
yeah.
So in terms of like what we can look forward to seeing in the next releases, because I have been following your story, like every time you pop up on my algorithms, I click, make sure y'all follow. Mind you, you gotta, shout out the
yeah,
Instagram,
yeah.
shout out the website.
That's Lunzia_clothing for the IG, and that's LUNZIA_clothing.
So make sure you guys tap in with that. But then on top of that, man, what are we looking forward to in the future in terms of, because spring is coming up, and then I remember you talking about the Valentine's Day collection coming up when it comes to the his and hers. You know what I mean?
That's almost already sold out in some colors.
What?
Got here yet.
Already?
It ain't even Valentine's Day.
Damn!
Yo.
What's okay? Well, let me ask before you answer that. What's your marketing like? How are you flipping all this so quickly?
Man, and I'll tell you right now, that's one thing I need to work on is marketing. I just I haven't. Some people you could pay, get on social media and do it that way.
Sure,
right?
sure, with ads.
Which is a way I would do it, but I just put stuff on my story. I'm just starting to get such a following to where I'll put it on there, and then people who know me personally, they're already just flying in my.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So I have it, and I like it that way. But at the same time, the goal is kind of to take over the world, which I probably should up my product amount because I'm selling out before it even gets there. It's like, dang, I want to, I want to promote to the world. You know what I'm saying? But by the time I get what the amount I got, everybody already bought it.
That's a good problem to have.
That's actually a good.
Absolutely.
I was just about to say that.
Absolutely. Like I got beef with people now. Like
Wow.
they like, yo, I thought you was gonna hold my shirt. I said, yo, you hit me like 2 months ago. I forgot.
It's gone. It's
I
already
forgot.
gone.
Yo, next time do this. Like,
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you, and it's like you said, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like sometimes it becomes a lot.
But do you think, in terms of having in my opinion, I feel like it's much more cooler to have a streetwear brand or just a brand in general that is more niche than broadly broadcast.
I agree,
where
yeah.
Everybody can get
Yeah.
it. Like, in my opinion, if there's only certain people that can get your clothing at a certain period of time, if they get on it on at a certain time, that makes it more valuable, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only so many people that I know that have that hoodie, and 9 times out of 10, if they see my hoodie, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I know that," and it's like, okay, if you know that, that means you really tapped in. You know what I
Let me
mean?
put you on a little secret of mine. So what I do is, I'll drop a hoodie, right, like this hoodie, and I'll do colors, but I'll do certain colors just for me.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exclusives.
So I might do I might do, blue, orange to match it.
Right.
Then I might do this, and then I might have something funky for me in the cut, like magenta and yellow.
Something that you ain't gonna see on somebody else.
Yeah. Then I might get some custom shoes or something like that, and really, because
Pair it up.
I like to I like to brand myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of time for me, but. To what you were saying, that's the best way to do it, to make it exclusive. So it's kind of like that. What's that one brand I like? You're not invited. I love them. It's they're newer, but you gotta have a password
to actually get into the store itself.
No way.
Yeah, like
cool.
There's certain brands that are doing that now, like web stores, like for instance,
make it more
exclusive.
Yeah.
Xavier Wolf does that shit with a lot of his Hollow Squad stuff. Yeah.
It pisses me off, but I'm like,
But at the same time, you gotta respect it.
Yeah, you gotta respect the hustle.
Because it's really word of
I
mouth.
wanted the cop.
And
I couldn't get one.
Because you didn't have the code.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, fuck them. I don't want one. I don't even want it no more.
But think about it, with yours, it's the same thing. Motherfuckers get tight at you because they can't buy it because they weren't early enough on the release.
Yep.
Exactly.
I'm glad I work with you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't probably even know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then if I would have found out later on, you'd be like, yo, I probably only have 1 or 2 sizes left.
Yeah.
And
So
then, you know what I mean?
Do you do this? Do you do like a pre-sale link and then go off of that pre-sale and then order your stuff, or do you already have it in the cut waiting? Because a lot of people will do that pre-sale just to get an idea how much they need to order.
Yeah. So for me, it moves so good that I don't really need to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for the people that hit me earlier, that's already the pre-sale.
Gotcha.
It's not even here yet. So people hit cause I'll get videos from my manufacturer. I'm just working on it, and I kind of just post it on my social media.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like that. And people will start hitting like, yo, when is drop? I'm gonna see you the money now. Bet. Bet. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So look, with this next one, I got the Valentine's Day his and her. It's actually a family set because I got his. I got kids too. So this is my first drop I'm doing for kids because I hear it all the time. You should do something for kids. You should
Yeah.
It's a good seller, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So, when I posted these videos, and it's usually people have already bought because, like you said, they already know. Once you buy something from me, I already know I got you.
Yeah.
Just off the quality. And that goes back to what I was saying before. More so not worried about design, more so worried about the quality. You feel what I'm saying? So once you buy from me, you gonna watch. I noticed they tap into even you. Like when you got that in the,
I literally
I see everything. I watch everybody who watch me because now I'm directly sitting. You know what I mean? I go in, but you know what I'm saying? Because
bro blessed me with the hoodie on lunch break.
Yeah.
I'm literally at the lunch table eating. He's like, "Yo, I got
gotta
your
work
hoodie."
at work.
Next thing you know, boom. Dropped it off to me. I'm just like, yo, this is a blessing, bro. Like, and I wear that hoodie faithfully, sometimes too much, but it's just like, at the end of the day, I love it because it's comfortable. The quality is good. And then I fuck with the insignia. I was wearing it last night, and I was showing it off actually over in Grand Prairie / Irving. It was really cool. A lot of people were fucking with it, man. Heavy.
I like to wear my gear out and get stopped. People use it. Yo, I like that word.
Push, kick, 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 push. Radio, 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 radio.
I'm saying? Like I literally, my youngest son just had his first basketball. We had a basketball game.
I saw that on the story.
Yeah, and his coach just moved out here from like somewhere down south. He was like, yo, on my shoulder, like, yo, that's nice. Feeling, I said, go ahead, feel it. You know, I'm always
feel
promoting
the
like,
texture.
Check
it out.
Yeah.
And he was ready right there, like, yo, you got it. I'm like, yo, these sweatsuits been so. This suit is like 3 years old. He was like, and it looked brand new.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, it's 3 years old. I'm like, but it comes around every
Every so
every
often.
fall or whatever, I'll drop new. I might not be exact, you know what I'm saying? But I'll drop a new hoodie, a new sweatsuit, whatever. Tap in. Got another one already. You know what I'm saying? So everywhere I go, I try to have it on, and I try to get it out there so somebody can have it on. And like I said, the logo's getting familiar because I know people that stop me. I seen a lot of people stop me like, I seen that logo before. Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Brand recognition.
Yeah, exactly. So
you been hitting any of the conventions up lately?
I have not.
Man, get out there.
Get
out there.
And my plan is to get involved with it. You know what I'm saying?
You should, man.
2023,
like start vending, bro.
Man, this year, I know we've been talking about the New Year's. My focus just been different. Even just being here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never, podcast. No, this is my first one. So shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thanks for coming,
So
man.
This is a level up for me. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
So like, appreciate y'all most definitely.
Yeah. Y'all be sure, man. Y'all go follow, all that shit. Make sure and hit them up, buy the shit.
When it comes to what we do here, what's up with that, bro? We like to create a certain level of conversation and exposure to creatives.
Absolutely.
People that run their own businesses, CEOs, people that are musicians and just have a cool story to tell. In my opinion, it's like, that's what gravitated me towards What's Up With That, because I knew for a fact when I met Nick for the first time, bro, our conversation was like we knew each other for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
On some real shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was like I was very comfortable with talking with him and just shooting
Y'all
the
easy
shit.
to talk to, man.
Yeah.
Easy to talk. I was a little nervous, but like not really nervous, but at the same time, it's like
That's how everybody feels, man.
Yeah, at first.
Yeah. You're just unsure.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then once you get in the zone, it's
yeah,
cool, man. It's cool. And your story is so interesting to me because you're a transplant like myself, but you also are chasing something that is beautiful, and you're creating your dream in real time. And then I see the way you're working, bro. Every time you post something on your story, it's either merch or it's your family, and that's how I know you're a real one. You know what I'm saying? Because you show what you care about the most, and like that's your business, that's your brand. You know what I'm saying? And I personally like to support someone like that because I know you're a real one.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty much the whole idea of the podcast. You summed it up right there. I'm anybody out there chasing that dream.
Yeah.
I'm with it, man. I want to hear about it. I want to know about it. Like I literally have "Chase Your Dreams" tattooed on my chest. Like, it's
Who's a good artist out here tattoos? Because I'm
a good tattoo artist, dude.
Damn, I need
go to Oliver Peck, obviously at Deep Ellum Tattoo.
Okay.
He's been on Ink Masters on TV and all that shit.
Okay.
He's the guy in Dallas.
Okay.
But if you want a homie that I know of, Chase Nash. He tattooed my back, dude. I got a huge owl on my back. And he is the best black and white artist in Dallas.
Why the owl? Why the owl?
Man, because it's an owl, because it's an owl holding a a sacred geometry cube.
Oh shit.
So like an owl is all about wisdom and sharing wisdom.
Right.
So I love teaching, dude. I love sharing wisdom. I love having those deep conversations. So when I saw that owl with holding that cube, I was like, dude, it just spoke to me. I was like, man, I gotta get that.
Nah, I feel you.
Nice.
I got all types. I got wolves, lions,
Yeah.
everything. So you say animal, I'm like, why that? You know what I mean? So I'm actually looking for a piece on the left side of my neck.
I've been looking at the one on your neck right here, man.
Yeah, it's my mother.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Ralph Fryer, Geneva, New York. Another one.
Word.
I'm telling so much talent in my talent. Like I don't know how many people have a portrait on their throat chakra, but
When I saw that, I was like, yo,
it catches everybody's attention.
that one in the wolf on the side.
And
I
this
saw
is from,
that. I was
this is
just
from
like,
a different
wow.
artist. My boy Dominic Avin. We call him Heavy D.
Okay.
He stayed in New York through high school. He's actually from Virginia. I think he moved back. So shout out to Heavy D too, watching that. But
What's your thoughts on those being career killers? Because that's what they call them.
absolutely not.
Fuck it.
Not in 2023.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
That's what they call neck tattoos, though, career killers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Really?
I don't.
I never knew that. I never heard
nah,
that.
You
I
can't
know
hide
back in
them.
the day. Back
That's
in the
true.
day.
Yeah.
Back in the day, yeah, but I go into an interview with a turtle. I love wearing suits, so I wear a
Okay.
turtleneck,
Yeah.
everything. Then
Word.
come to work looking looking like a brand.
Well, you know what it is? I think it's like all the millennials now are the ones that are
Yeah,
are
exactly.
in charge, and we're
Exactly.
way more open-minded.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. It's much more free flow. It's not so like cookie cutter. You have
Yeah.
to look this way and not.
Oh, you got face tattoos? Whatever. Get in there and get to work.
Word, right? Can you do the job or not?
Yeah.
The whole interview process is different.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, in my interview at the Current, man, we was talking football.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When you
I
can
got-
talk football with them, then it's easy.
My
You in there.
credentials speak for themselves, man. My resume, decent. Like, you know what I mean? I'm probably not the best resume ever, but it's damn sure far from the worst. You
So
know,
when y'all go to apply for a job, do you feel like you get hired more on the relationship you're making with that person, if you vibe with them, or is it based on like what you're actually bringing to them?
It's the vibe.
both.
I think it's the vibe.
Both.
It's the vibe. I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm
you're
a,
being interviewed. so
yeah,
you go
nah,
ahead.
God, well, you know.
Nah, trust me.
I think it's both because you go in there, they look at the resume, and they're gonna see what you could bring, right? So they know from there you already, we could use them. You know what I'm saying? Well, they know they could use. That's why they brought you in for the interview anyway.
Right.
So what they're doing, if you ever notice in every interview, they ask you the same questions. It's the same thing. So they going through the motions. So it's what you could bring, and then it's the vibe. So if y'all in there and y'all laugh and y'all kind of going through the motions with it, you kind of already know. So that's why I kind of feel like it's both. You know what I'm saying?
For me, man, every time I went to a job interview, whether it be impromptu, I just walk into a place and then talk to the person that's in charge, or I might apply online and then hope to hear from them and then get an interview. When I know that the conversation is person-to-person interaction, it's always the vibe.
Yeah.
A lot of the times people don't give a fuck about all the shit, all the credentials I have, all the, accolades, quote unquote, that I have. It's more so like, do I get along with this person or not?
Yeah.
Can I actually like vibe with this person on a regular day basis, or do I get like a scary feeling from this person? And typically, I've always aced interviews because the vibe was always great between me and the person.
Let me
You
ask
know what I
this.
mean?
Is the person interviewing you female or male?
That's wild. That's a good question. I would say most of the time it's probably a dude, but
I don't
then
think I've ever been interviewed by a female.
yeah, I've been interviewed by like a girl maybe twice, but most of the times it's dudes. But it's like chopping it up. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
see, a lot of my interviews,
That's a good
I had
question.
interviews from both, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of my female interviewers, you know what I'm saying? It's usually a vibe.
yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. We going there, we chatting. You know what I'm saying? I see a female coming, I already know. I got
Yeah, exactly. Suave.
Got it locked.
Yo,
Suave.
the whole posture change. I'm like this.
Word. Comes the boy.
Chatting, right?
You know I can do this.
Word. You know I'm qualified for this, but
Yeah.
you know what? What you doing after 5?
Then when the dude interviews me, it's cool. It's the same, it's cool and everything. But they definitely looking like, oh, you worked here, you can do this.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's probably more so the job you going for too. Like I got the background in manufacturing and everything. So you gotta you don't want to go in there and lose your arm. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so they
right.
kind of looking like, all right, can you?
Make sure you're competent enough to
Yeah.
actually do
Oh,
what you
yeah.
need to do.
Absolutely. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of one of those things. It's different energy between male and female interviewers. So
That's true. That's true.
Man, so lately, not to cut you off, my bad. Lately, I've been writing down just random questions to ask people,
Okay.
and this is they're random, dude. Like,
your thing.
all right, so I want to know, like, I think this would just be a good conversation for all of us. Like, what's your perfect day look like?
my perfect day.
And I'm talking no repercussions, no nothing. If you could do anything you fucking wanted to do, what's your perfect day look like?
And while you think of that, can you pass me that bottle of juice? It's literally like the only one that's not.
I thought you wanted the liquid death, man.
No, we're gonna have liquid. We gotta have a liquid death ad as well because we're really trying to get that sponsor. That would be great in the future.
Nah, I'm
it's
gonna try
it's
some of that
actually
too.
really
Go ahead
good
and
water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really good water, bro. Thank you. Shout out to Liquid Death, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
What's that perfect day look like?
Perfect day.
Oh man, it's a Friday for sure.
It's a Friday.
Something about Fridays. Man.
Yeah, right.
It's a Friday. The perfect day. It's a Friday. Preferably, a beach setting, something like that with palm trees and something like that. Real relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Family in the morning.
All right.
Really to get it out the way.
Get it out the way.
Of course, early.
After that, turn up.
Exactly, you're free.
Boys, you know what I'm saying? With the boys, and we just, I think, a lot of people like to, I want to go, Scott, I want to do this. I think it's nothing more fun than chilling with my boys doing what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I feel that.
In a different setting,
Sure.
Mexico or somewhere like that, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And just turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in the morning, get that family time out the way, be a good dad, do all the things I need to do.
Right.
The rest of the day, just kicking it with my boys, probably the afternoon, hanging out, and then partying.
Chilling.
All night in the mix.
Ah, man.
That's a perfect day for me.
All right.
I can do that every day.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, not party every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hang out.
I know what you mean, man. I mean, for me, perfect day would totally be like, waking up in the morning, cooking a continental breakfast from pancakes,
Okay.
Turkey sausage, eggs, preferably blueberry pancakes with my favorite maple syrup, you know what I'm saying? And some blueberry, in my opinion, is always like the blueberry and strawberry are like the best things to add to pancakes outside of bananas, which is cool, but there's just a lot of sugar in it. Outside of that, though, I feel like your first meal of your day, it really dictates your whole rest of your day. So if my first meal is breakfast that I personally really, really enjoy and love, I add that to the fuel of the rest of my day. So continental breakfast, full spread, favorite fucking cartoons or anime to watch in the morning, combined with like just, kissing my girl or whatever and just chilling. And then I meet my boys afterwards to like, whether it be fucking shoot the shit like we're doing now, skating to the fucking sunset to my favorite music, and really just like have a relaxing like time period where I can just kick back, do what the fuck I want to do, but at the same time, there's no pressure, there's no stress, there's no bullshit, and it's literally just good vibes.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, I remember, bro, watching the fucking sunrise after working an overnight shift, and it was one of the best days of my life because I had one of my best friends with me. We literally worked the overnight shift. We went to Lower East Side of Manhattan and literally just like from the projects, just watched at the top, it was like 22 stories high. So the top floor on the projects on the fucking rooftop, and we were both smoking the blunt, just chilling, just enjoying the vibe and like kicking it.
No, that sounds dope.
A success.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
cool.
a successful day.
Yeah.
So that in my opinion is like perfect. That's the perfect day for me.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Man, if I'm going perfect day, no repercussions, there's some drugs involved.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm
for
sorry.
Sure. For sure. No, 1,000%.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the one.
Hey,
So,
I definitely mentioned blunts.
So I'm on some Hunter S. Thompson shit, right? Like
Party.
like this fool.
That's what I meant by party.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna wake up and probably smoke right off top, smoke, maybe pop a Xanax, just fucking chill all day, There's gonna be some skateboarding in there somewhere.
Naturally.
Eating some good food, chilling with the homies, chill with the kids, obviously, But yeah, there's definitely some smoking and some shit in there.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of that, what is the soundtrack to the perfect day? Because that comes into it
That does.
at some point in
That
time.
does, yeah.
Your perfect day gotta have some music in it,
Yeah.
right? So naturally, what's the soundtrack to your perfect day?
Steely Dan.
Ooh.
Dude, it's just easy enough listening, classic rock, where it's just like party, just go about your fucking day. Like, I don't know, man. I think
Steely Dan is good. That's a good choice. That's a good
just
choice.
to pick one artist,
Damn, that's a really good choice, though. Ah, man. If I would have to choose, I mean, Perfect Day, shit. I don't know why, but Walking on a Dream
Okay.
by Empire of the Sun,
Yeah.
for whatever reason, that song always brings me back to a place in time that was
Yeah.
just like fucking insane. Like, incredible days, incredible times. And it doesn't matter where I am.
That is a
when I
time
hear
period
that
piece.
song. Hell yeah.
That is.
What?
Yeah.
That shit hits different when you hear it. Because it brings you back. It's like that nostalgic song.
Yeah.
It brings you back to a certain place in time.
Brings me back to like Black and Yellow, like like
That era.
Yeah.
That era.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Feel you on
A
that.
lot of motherfuckers was using dubstep and shit in their songs at that period of time. Man, goodness gracious. But yeah, what's a good soundtrack for you, man? Like, just for your perfect day.
My perfect day is so mixy by hour.
Right, right.
I don't
I
think
feel
that
that.
one soundtrack could last me through the whole.
Just
my
in
whole
general,
day,
one
but-
song, though. Because it could be at different periods of time.
Oh yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. You know, I would have to go with. A lot of people don't know this. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Really?
Okay.
Huge Michael Jackson.
I didn't know that.
Man. And just one song I could listen to all the time, and it's crazy. PYT. It's my,
Really?
I love that song.
Holy
Like
shit.
even when I'm in the gym, low key, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's an energy. Yeah, there's energy in that, though.
It just makes me want to dance.
Damn.
Crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
That's something new. I didn't know that.
But like on my average day, I'm always listening to like Griselda, Benny,
Okay.
Conway,
Yeah.
Westside, Gunn. Those are my guys. So I could probably pick any one of their songs too. But like Mike, I
Yeah.
can pick any Michael Jackson. So one of his hits.
What did you think about so mind you, I'm a big Griselda fan. Big Griselda fan. So like Conway the Machine just put out God Don't Make Mistakes not too long ago. In my opinion, an amazing album. Then you got Westside Gunn just put out Hitler Wears Hermes. I don't know, what was it, 10? Some shit. Then mind you, Griselda is a huge the Buffalo, they're putting on for Buffalo, New York, like big
Shout
time.
out to Upstate. I'm
Big
from like
time.
an hour away from Buffalo.
Big time, man. Who's your favorite Griselda member? Just if you, Benny the Butcher. Cool.
Benny, I got on to Benny first,
Wow.
right? I couldn't stand Westside Gunn in the beginning. Hated everything about his voice and all that. Now, like
boom.
because he rapped like off beat and everything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
His style and his fashion,
It's crazy.
crazy. And then like his videos, it's art, right?
Yeah, immaculate.
So I was hip to him from that. And then I think naturally, if you listen to somebody enough, you kind of start.
Gravitating towards
So
this.
now I can listen to him. If you watch my stories, you know most of my when I'm promoting my brand, it's always Westside Gunn. Even way more than Benny or Conway. I got Westside Gunn because just now it's like I hear the art in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Now I've been into it so long. I'm like, he kind of fire. 'Cause
Yeah.
He put you in that Raekwon mode. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, nah, I feel like Benny the Butcher, in my opinion, is probably one of my favorite out of that camp. Outside of that, Stove God Cooks.
him too.
Stove God Cooks is ridiculous.
Man, you got to put me on to him. I don't know that one.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I love Benny.
When it comes to like wordplay,
Yeah.
Stove God Cooks will bring you into a whole scenery of rhyme schemes that, you know what I mean, even if you didn't cook dope in the kitchen, you would feel like you were cooking dope.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And really weighing it up crazy. But I'm a big music stan. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got you, though. I'm going to send you some.
Yeah, send me that, man. I'm going to check that out.
Check out my guy 38 Special.
Oh, yeah. 38 Special's
Rochester,
hard.
New York, man.
I didn't know you was from Rochester.
Yeah.
Ah,
Those guys right there.
38 Special's hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
Yeah.
right. Let me get into one of these other nonsense questions here. When you look in the mirror, what do you see?
Man, first and foremost, I look in the mirror, I say, damn.
Yeah.
Every fucking day. You hear me? I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn. Shout out to my mom and pop. Man. You feel me?
All right.
Every morning.
Hell yeah.
You notice I'm always happy at work.
That's real. That's real. We always have a swag about us
Yeah.
when we're walking around. You know
Can't
what
be
I
too
mean?
mad when you look like this, man.
Nah. Not only that, the money is so good and it's so easy.
Yeah,
How could you be mad?
True that.
I'm going to have to come work with y'all. Shit. He said, eh.
I don't know, man. If you want to, I got you in terms of referrals. But it's all about, you know, I drive a forklift. All right, say less.
Yeah.
It's easy money.
All right, so another question. How many holes does a straw have? You said 2 off top. Why'd you say 2?
I didn't want to answer.
Beginning and an end.
But it's one hole straight through.
Ooh.
I knew it was a flip to it. That's why I kind of
Yeah.
I kind of waited.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You just got one hole. It goes all the way
Yeah.
straight through. Why is it 1-2?
In my opinion, damn, that's a really
Yeah.
you just fucked my head up. But on top, I was
It was
thinking,
a catch-22.
yeah, bro. Because when I heard that question, I was like, that's a good one. But my brain automatically responded and said
You
2.
just said it too simple. Like I knew it was something.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
In my brain, I'm like 2, but
To get you
really,
thinking.
I started
that's
thinking like
fuck-
5, 4. It's got to be more than that.
might be, maybe there's more. Damn, but
side,
there's
so-
still one whole big twin. Oh, you
Yeah.
fucked
I
my
started
head
thinking.
I'm telling you, man. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Oh, another good one like that. Which orange came first, the color or the fruit? And I actually have the answer for this one.
The fruit.
It was the fruit or the name of the color. The orange came first. The orange. They named the fruit first and then named the color orange. Yeah.
So it was
Put
the
it on
fruit.
record. I got that right.
Yeah.
Nah, you did though. You did off top.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get a little personal here, because I love to get deep with people, man. I know you're on a little personal level, What's the most pain you felt that wasn't physical?
Oh man. So my oldest son, both of my kids, my oldest son when he was born, he wasn't breathing.
Oh, no way.
Yo, purple. Like so, when you got kids, when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
come out, they crying, silent. It's me, my mother, all the doctors, everybody. Usually when a baby come out, they let you cut the baby. They
Sure.
like snatch them. And
Yeah.
everybody's doing this work, heart. Like yo,
Yeah.
stopped. Look at like everybody's silent, and then it was probably like 10 seconds before he actually started.
Oh, man, longest 10 seconds of your life.
Longest 10 seconds of my life.
Yeah.
So that was a pain unimaginable. Just you know what I'm saying. And then my younger son, when he was a couple months, like at that crawling age,
Yeah.
like I'm playing the game. I'm watching him, typical dad, just fucking playing the game while he's crawling around the room, and he starts coughing, right? Just like something's caught in his throat.
Oh, no way.
And he starts like, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? What's wrong with him? I
Yeah.
pick him up and everything, and he's spitting out, and then I could tell now he's choking.
Yeah.
I'm like 23. I got my older son. But
Oh, I'd be freaking out.
Yo, I'm back, but thank God I'm at my mother's house.
Yeah.
So now I got him. He's choking. I run to my mother. My mother has him, flips him on the stomach.
Yeah.
He starts fucking spitting out blood.
Oh.
Yo, so my mom ended up getting there and pulling this little piece of plastic out. Never cried so hard in my life. Like,
Oh, my
yo,
God, dude.
scariest moment of my life. But that was pain. Talking about just seeing him like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't think after that I never put him down. He's spoiled like yo every time. Now I just hold him.
Yeah. I ain't letting you out of my sight.
Yeah.
Word.
So those 2 moments right there, without actually physically,
Yeah.
feeling pain, was probably the most.
No doubt. No doubt, man.
That's real.
Even hard to talk about. Even
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
I
that shit, I
felt
felt
that.
that shit makes me
I felt
fight back
that.
tears even now.
I
Like,
felt it because
Dude,
it's
that
an experience.
fear that you feel right there in that
because
moment.
it brings it back just to talk about.
Yeah.
it. I'll never forget that. Those 2 moments right there.
Damn, that's heavy, dude.
Yeah.
All right, let's lighten it up a little bit. Let's lighten it up.
You're real.
I have you boiling in here.
Oh, man.
That was real. I genuinely.
Because
felt
I'm
that shit.
a single father out here. I got both, so how my kids are with me. So
Exactly, and that's
Well,
one
with
thing
me,
I
yeah.
respect, bro.
Yeah,
You a
absolutely.
single father, you holding it down. You know what I'm saying? And
crack mine open.
Hell yeah.
Try this liquid death. Hold on, how you do it?
shout outs to Liquid Death.
We're going to be clipping that. Yeah. All right, so this is a question I ask everybody that comes on the show, man. As you're going through your life, how are you experiencing time?
Oh man, well as we know, time is an illusion. So I don't look at time as, But as I'm moving through life, I just look at I try to take my time with it,
Yeah.
enjoy it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my brand's growing, my kids are growing, my life is growing. You feel what I'm saying? So I try to be grateful first and foremost. I try not to complain.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could be where I was at 10 years ago. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm one of those cats that's always growing. So I try to enjoy it because I realize it's going fast.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm about to be.
It's only getting faster.
Yeah,
man.
like, I'm
How old you about to be?
32.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Feel ya.
Cool.
Like 2
Word.
months.
You're on the same boat.
Right there with you,
remember
brother.
when I was like 12. You know what I mean?
Dude, how old do y'all feel in your head?
Oh, man.
I feel like I'm 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say 19, 20.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's when that's the era I kind of sticked in.
Mm-hmm.
I say 25.
You know, they say that with the age you started doing drugs is the age that you stay at.
Really?
Really?
Actually, that makes sense though.
Because I started
your brain
smoking weed.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Once you start smoking, it says that your brain chemistry kind of changes once you start smoking in general, and then doing other drugs.
That's why a lot of addicts and stuff stay in that addict mind because they started doing it so young.
Childlike.
So they're childlike, like 14, 15.
That's crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. I would say, even though I'm 30 right now, I still feel like I have that energy in terms of mentally.
Yeah,
My 20-year-old self when I was in college and really just chasing my dreams and going about everything that I wanted to go about. But at the same time, I have so much more experience in the game of life and of just, adulthood that now I look at things completely differently. Even though I can have a conversation with anyone like I was in my 19, 20-year-old era, I still look at a lot of things differently, especially now that
That's
I'm
just with
30.
experience.
Yeah, it comes with the XP.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I'm feeling like 25 is it for me.
Yeah.
25.
Just because I got so much real responsibility.
Yeah.
That I can't be 18.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really can't. You know what I'm saying?
Can't
So-
let yourself revert to
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but at the same time, I'm still going out. I'm still having fun. I'm still doing young guy stuff. So when you at that age of 25, you're still young. But
Yeah.
You kind of got a little
Yeah.
bit more responsibility.
Oh, for sure.
So, when I hit 25, that's kind of what I was doing. I kind of still feel like I'm doing that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Sometimes I feel like I'm older too, though. At the same time, like, have y'all ever felt like y'all
I feel
are
like
old
I-
souls in a young
100%.
person's body?
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, on some real shit?
Dude, I took a nap before I came here.
Yeah.
Bro, I wanted to take a nap
Yo, I took a nap
earlier.
before I came here.
Real shit. I was talking to him. I'm like, fam, I might actually really take a nap before I pull up because I'm kind of under the weather and shit. But as a person that is, I'm not really trying to be outside all the time. And on top of that, I'm trying to conserve my energy for the pod and just for interaction. I'd rather just chill in the crib. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think the pace of life now and the pace of like society is just so fucking fast, dude.
It's
It
too fast.
drains you.
It's
you
too
know?
fast.
Yeah, it'll drain you just your normal day.
Nah,
You know?
for sure. I think what makes me feel older is I can't stand younger people.
Wow.
Yo.
You too?
Yo, like when I go out and the crowd is like
Yeah, yeah.
25, 20. Nah.
Yeah, nah, I'm not in it. I like older crowds,
Yo,
bro.
like 28, 30 and up.
Yeah.
That's it. If it's not that, I don't want to go.
Bro, the 30 to 40 crowd is much more palatable.
Yeah,
in my
man. I
opinion.
went out New Year's Eve. Don't get me wrong, I had a great time, but I'm out. I didn't have a section because I wrote dolo, so I was by myself, had my drink, and these chicks, they just twerking,
Yeah.
ass out, titties out, all just loud, and I'm just like, yo. I just want to enjoy my drink.
Yeah, I'm just
enjoy
trying to
this
chill.
music,
Word.
you got cats, smoking up and which is cool. We had a party, so it's cool. But it's just like I definitely should have got my own. I should have got my own section because it's like I like to have my own little space, do my own little thing with my own little people. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
young cats, man, they're a little too loud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
too
too
much
rowdy.
going on
Too
for me
rowdy.
right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Making too much of a scene, like throwing money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah.
$50 at that, like all
singles.
ones making it look
It's
good.
like-
Yeah, so I'm like, man, I need to go with my old folks, man.
That's why I personally like going certain places on like during the weekday versus the weekend. I'd rather party during the week versus the weekend because everybody's
Listen,
on that.
I'm a lounge, cigar, game, good music, live music,
Speakeasy
cigar.
type
Yeah,
shit.
come on, man.
Word.
You want to do hit or shit?
Oh yeah, for
Let's do
sure.
hit or shit. All right, so this is a segment we do called hit or shit.
Okay.
Basically,
Sounds good.
yeah. So I just ask a few things and you tell me if it's a hit or shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go, man. I got a long list of shit here. I'm just gonna pick a few random
Round 'em
ones.
off, yeah.
Yes. How about the early 2000s?
Hit.
Hit.
Definitely. Dipset.
Okay. Okay.
Bird gang.
All right. All right.
That's a
I
good.
jumped
one.
off the porch in the 2000s. That was my year.
Same,
Yeah.
same. Early 2000s was beautiful.
All right. Let's go. How about Red Bull?
Red Bull?
Yeah, Red Bull.
Shit.
Shit. Why is
I
that?
don't do energy drinks, man.
You just don't fuck with energy drinks?
Yeah. Unless it's rum and Red Bull.
Okay. Okay.
That's the only time.
Spoken like a true West Indian.
All right. All right. So how about Samsung?
Mm.
Because people are either Samsung or Apple.
Ooh.
I'm an Apple guy. So
Yeah.
I don't know much about Samsung. I feel like they kind of like something I get for my kids. Like,
That's real.
just kind of, take this phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say shit, but
That's not your.
it's not me.
That's not your
But
product.
that don't mean it's shit though.
That's
But for
not
me,
your
shit.
product.
You know what I mean?
All right, so how about
It's honest. It's all good.
real talk.
for sure? How about tigers as pets?
Shit. Cool as fuck, but
Yeah.
Yeah, cool as hell, right?
Animal apex predator.
Yeah.
As a
I
pet.
got babies.
Yeah.
You know what his mother and my mother would do to me?
Hell yeah.
Like out of here.
How about vans?
Hit.
Yeah.
I just copped a new pit.
Word. High
I had
tops,
one in the
low
video.
tops.
Low tops.
Low tops?
Low tops.
Nice.
I got the heights. I got the skate highs too.
Ah,
I
that's
just
my
seen. I
favorite.
just seen the one piece skate highs at the. I was.
Oh yeah. At the Galleria, they had this
Yo.
one piece skate highs.
Yeah, and
Hard.
I got and kids don't appreciate Vans. I just got my son.
Tell them.
It's like a custom edition. I would have to look it up. But the soles are so that got
Yeah.
this Indian lady. If I could describe, you might know. I don't know. It's from some artist.
Okay.
Killed him, and I got him for his birthday. Never wore 'em.
Yeah.
Never even.
You see those vans sitting up there? I bought those for my son. They're still sitting there.
And those are hard. I always look at those.
Yeah. Did y'all see the what's that? Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Vans. The Vans. They
Wait,
got,
what?
I
They
think
have
I saw
Stranger
those.
They
Things?
got Stranger Things. Yeah, skate high.
Damn.
Now the coolest ones I saw lately were them Bruce Lee joints that we saw.
Oh yeah, the
I
black
just
and yellow
seen
joints.
those.
Those were
Yeah.
hard with the
Yeah.
Bruce Lee on the sole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hard.
I like those.
Hard.
Hell yeah. So
Shout
big
out to
hit.
Vans.
Big hit on
I
Vans.
try to stay out of Vans.
I love
Out of
Vans.
the
Yeah, 'cause you're gonna spend money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How about pina coladas?
Hit.
Hit. I don't really fuck with those.
You ever had a Henny colada?
No.
What?
Yeah. You never had a Henny colada?
No.
Kind of New York are you?
Honestly, bro.
It's a place. It's a taco spot in Plano that has Henny coladas.
Really?
Interesting.
I never even heard of that.
No, I think the reason why is because I don't drink liquor as much as I used to.
Me neither.
Right.
I
but
slowed
shit,
down
Henny.
a lot. I slowed
Henny.
down a lot,
So,
bro.
For me, I just always like trying that new stuff.
Okay.
That's my problem. Like I'll see something new and I'll be like, all right, let me
Fuck
try
it,
it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Gotta-
All right, last one for hitters shit. Mushrooms. Like mushrooms.
I've never tried.
Never tried?
Word?
I'm a scary type. I stick to what I know. I might smoke a little
Oh, wow.
bit, drink a little bit.
You never had
I respect the shit out of that though.
Yeah,
I do, man.
Because like I'm a bug out. I'll tell you right now, like you know,
Someone that knows themselves.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
I know my liquors because I know if I drink this, probably gonna go to jail.
Yeah,
You
right.
feel what I'm saying? If I fuck around, if I smoke, I'm not doing nothing today.
Right.
It's-
You're right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, don't have no plans today. 'Cause
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I smoke, I'm in the house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm like, yo, if I could barely handle bud, psychedelics. And on top of that, I read. Have you ever read that book? What's that book they all make us read in grade school?
Cuckoo Nest?
So to say,
Not Cuckoo Nest. What is it?
Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's about these young kids, man, and they kind of just.
Oh,
Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies. Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say
I don't.
they were in the island and they all got
I
stranded
read
there.
that book, but it's another book, and I can't remember it. But the one of the characters he tries LSD,
Okay.
and it fucks him up for life.
If that happens, man.
And he it's the first time. You know what I'm saying?
If that can happen.
Yeah,
does.
yeah, and like the whole book, he's like tripping out, think spiders on him and shit like that.
Oh,
It's-
wow.
it's
Damn, what book is that? And you read that in school?
Yeah, I read it in school. I can't remember.
up.
what-
Isn't that crazy how we all have the same books that we've read in school?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Bro, because they literally put the same bullshit in the same fucking
Yep.
grade scales every time, and it's like the curriculum is just rinse and repeat, and
Yo.
it's very rarely updated.
I think the best book though in school was Where the Red Fern Grows. Did y'all ever read that one?
Oh.
Dude, that was a sad book about some like this kid who had some dogs and like he like had these dogs and ended up getting killed by like a mountain lion or something. He had to like it was a sad book, dude. But yeah, we read that in school.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High school?
Oh, this is like middle school, dude.
What?
The
Yeah.
book I'm talking about was middle school.
Damn.
Like, did
Yeah.
I read like Of Mice and Men?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
That one's a heavy book too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
kind of sad because
I think probably
and
the
it was real sad.
All right.
The saddest book I ever read / like turned into a movie was not only just like Catcher in the Rye, but what was the one where Aldous Finch? There was God damn, what's the name of that book, dude? It was literally like a court scene, but you know, it all started out.
12 Angry Men?
No, not 12 Angry Men. Not 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry White Guys, it should be called.
It wasn't Catcher in the Rye, but there was one book in particular, and it's crazy because it basically was like a court scene between, you know, a black guy, you know, in a white neighborhood. He got charged for a murder.
Oh, this is
Not the bird that flew over the.
I know what you're talking about. This is fuck.
Yeah, that's fucking my head up too because
I know exactly.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about. But that book,
I'm lost. You
that
got
book
me
fucked my
interested.
head up.
I need to find it.
Is that the one with old Boo Radley in it?
Fam, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Y'all help us out. Hit us in the comments.
Yeah,
what the fuck is the name of this?
Treat, please. But at the end of the day, you know, Lord, the pig. What is it? Lord of the
Flies.
Lord of the Flies
Yeah.
was probably the best book I ever read as a preteen or
In school.
because it really talked about the social dynamic between kids that literally get stranded on an island and have to figure it the fuck out. And there is no Peter Pan.
It's gruesome, dude.
Yes, bro. At some point in time, kids are getting bodied on a fucking
I was gonna
island.
say, weren't they killing each other?
Yeah, at one point in time, because it was like basically, you know, a hierarchy between who's the toughest kid versus who's the wimpiest kid.
Right.
But then on top of that, there's certain people that had certain assets in that shit that literally helped them motherfuckers survive until the point in time where they got rescued. But
And the whole idea of the name of the book, Lord of the Flies, is a pig's head on a stake. It
Yeah.
has flies all around it.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Exactly. But they ended up creating a whole cult in that shit. It was nuts.
Didn't one kid like put the pig's head on his head?
On its head, yeah. And was walking around like the fucking chief of the fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
It's crazy to think about because kids really are. You know what I'm saying? It applies. A lot of kids are really bugged out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
OD.
for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'll probably really turn out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all, when it comes, because I'm not a father, y'all are both fathers. When it comes to raising children in this day and age, bro, like, how do y'all do it, bro?
Terrifying.
How do y'all do it?
Absolutely.
Because I am terrified.
Yeah.
Like, when I have my kid, even though there'll be a
I have this
newborn,
like,
how do y'all do it, bro?
man, I have this like inner thing in me where like I don't want any more kids
Okay.
because it's like I don't want to bring another kid into this fucking
Crazy
situation.
ass world.
Yeah, right. And if it happens, great. But I'm not actively trying to do that.
Okay.
You know, like
Just practicing.
right.
It's life.
But man, it's terrifying. It's honestly fucking terrifying, and like you're constantly. I can't imagine going through what you went through with your kid, dude. That would scar me for fucking life, honestly.
Yeah.
And like, it's so fulfilling though at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you get so much out of it, and it's seriously one of the greatest fucking things you can do as a human being is like father someone. And I didn't know my dad, never met him, didn't know the guy. So for me to like step in and be the person that was never there for me, is exactly what the fuck I needed in my life.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I needed to be that hole that wasn't there,
Wow.
or the thing in the hole that wasn't there. Rather,
For
you know?
sure. That
So,
foundation.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I find a lot of foundation in myself, and there's a struggle there of figuring out how to navigate that. It's all trial and error, like you were saying earlier with your clothing company. It's all trial and error, man. Like
Yeah, 'cause I feel like I make a mistake every day.
Every day.
My oldest son's a teenager.
How old is your oldest now?
13.
13?
13.
Oh, wow.
he's basically grown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
like
old.
for example, we just had he's a hooper. Just had an incident. They got blew out. Thursday had a game Thursday. They got blew out, right? So after the game, I'm teasing him. He exploded.
Really?
Man, come on, man. You know. And then me being the dad, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Right.
So we going back and forth. You know, don't talk to me like that. You know, he's going back and forth. So we're in the car, and we going out. He just started crying.
No,
Like,
man.
you always, you know what I'm saying? You always roll me. You always just stand at third. And at the time, I'm heated, and I'm just like, yo, you know, that's old dad, man. Just work on your game.
Right.
Just teasing him a little bit, and then like I ended up the next day. So, cause I called him, and when he puts his little brother on the bus, so I'm like, yo, you know, my bad, bro. Like I felt like shit the next morning, like, yo, cause I'm a hooper too, and I know how it is once you, especially if you get blew out.
Get you, but you get
You know what
blown
I'm
out,
saying? And
you
I
kinda
like
feel
I
some
didn't
type
waste
of way.
no time. I'm like,
Wow.
maybe you might want to play soccer.
Oh man, you were yeah.
This shit ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
You know, so yeah,
Wow.
but yeah, you make those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
learn from he was understanding. He was like, all right, whatever. You just whatever.
That's the
Cool.
thing, man. Is
Yeah.
every day you gotta try to be better because you're gonna fuck
Exactly.
up. You're
Yeah,
gonna fuck up,
exactly.
dude. But if I think if you keep in mind, like, don't dim their light. You know, let
Right.
them fucking be who they are and let them grow into who they are, and just be you. Be what they need. They're gonna be all right, man.
Yeah,
Word.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna come to y'all with a lot of advice when I have my little one.
Oh man, I'm looking
I've
forward
been
to
getting
that.
a lot of experience lately, but
Yeah.
now it's like with me and my girl, man. I just think about what we would produce in the future, and it's just like, man, I'm gonna need help.
I'm gonna give you some advice right now though. Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
wait, as long as you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was really weird because like as I was growing up, like I remember having conversations with my friends and being like, man, I want to have kids when I'm like 23, so I'm like a young dad.
Still young, yeah. You can
And
keep
I
up
had
with
my
it.
first son at 23. I
Wow.
didn't even plan on it.
18.
Yeah. Oh, so you know. Yeah.
Wow.
I was 18.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm
grew up with
32,
him.
my son.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Y'all grew up together.
Well, I'm 31. My son,
Yeah.
13. Exactly. Like, yo, it's funny. Speaking of having babies, my brother just had a baby yesterday. Shout out to my bro, Tim.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah. But, where was I? Speaking of having kids young, so I had my son when I was 18, right? So naturally, you know, back and forth, my mother's house, my place. So when he was like, I don't know, he's older, 3, 4, like, and I would do something to her, say something to him, and he would go tell on me like I was his brother. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I'm telling Granny.
Oh
Like,
man.
what?
Wait, you supposed
And
to
she would come like, yo.
get on you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was that young. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, to where it wasn't even like a father-son relationship. It was almost like,
Yeah, nah.
brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah.
yeah, because it's like, yo, he could tell on me. And I
Right.
would really
And
get,
you getting in trouble.
what? Granny not playing.
That's
Baby
funny.
Not
not
at all.
Fuck.
Not at all.
playing at all.
Not at all. Wow.
I'm telling.
Yeah, like, yo, I like this. Like, yo, no, pick that up.
Or
Okay, you know what I mean? Like, yo, come here. You're like, yo, I'm telling Granny. Yeah, run off and really tell me.
you looking at him like, yo.
And like, I would hear my mother's footsteps coming. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
Right.
gotta get out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta get out of here. I don't got no respect.
It's a weird change when they go from grandma to mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just at my mom's house the other night, and my son calls her grandma. You know, I call her mom, obviously. You know?
Right.
And I always slip up, and I'll be like, oh yeah, we're going to my mom's house, grandma's house. You know, like
Right.
it's
Yeah,
weird when they make
yeah,
that change.
Yeah. She's just Granny now.
Yeah.
Mine for me.
Word.
Mine.
Always.
Mine. You know,
Always.
but that's their Granny, man. And she loves Texas too. My mother.
Yeah?
So I can't, like, she comes out here, and it's the same thing like when I was back in New York. Even though he's 13, I'll get on to be disciplined, and she'll be like, it's not as bad now, but she'll put me to the side, like, nah, you know. I'm like, yo, you always taking his side. Relax.
Always.
I know what I'm doing.
Always.
I know what I'm doing.
Always.
I've been
But
doing it for 13 years.
The
now.
grandmothers
Yeah.
have a sweet spot
Oh yeah,
for the
yeah,
grandchildren.
and that's what they need to. That everybody in my plays a role that they need to play. His mother is exactly who she needs to be. I'm exactly who I need to be. My
That's
mom
great.
is- You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
Because I'm like, I'm fun, but I'm dad. You know, it's that disconnect. Because like you said, we both young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times they'll confuse you for his friend.
Absolutely.
Right.
I had to tell him, I was like, nah, I'm still your father.
your
Like,
father.
you know what I'm saying?
Word.
So
I feel that.
yeah, so my mom would come out and I'll get on him, and he'll have that love because it's just us. So he don't have his mom here to be his mom. You know what I'm saying? So, but he needs that person to kind of, because I don't know how to really be all the way soft.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for me as a man.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, shit, you 13. Because you know, in order to be a man, you got to go through certain things. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
hood,
You
yeah.
got to feel that pain.
Man,
you have to.
It's a struggle too, because like
Yeah.
being so young as you are, and
Yeah.
as I am too, like we're still learning how to be a man.
Exactly.
You know, and like
Exactly.
and while teaching our
and
son.
I'm the same as you. I met my father one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're in the same boat.
We got a
man.
good phone relationship. Now, I didn't speak to him until I was 19. My first time speaking to my father, I was 19.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now, like, you know, we could call or whatever. I spoke to him on the phone for the first time I was 19. He was in Florida. I came out to Florida. I was 25, and I met him. Then I haven't seen him since, but we got the phone relationship. So, you know, could call him.
What was that like? I'm interested.
Yeah, I mean, I went through every emotion, but I had a like, my mother is amazing.
Yeah.
My mother never said anything bad about my father. He left when I was 2.
Oh damn.
To this day, never. She just helped me understand him. He left his household when he was 13. He didn't have a good relationship with his parents, so I think he doesn't really know how to be that affectionate.
Yeah.
And I could tell that through the phone. Like, we don't say I love you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I could tell in his motions when he's reaching out, he's talking. You know what I'm saying? So
He's trying.
yeah, so
Yeah.
exactly. So my mom just kind of put me hip to that. And you know what I'm saying? She's like, yo, you know, when you were born, your father had such a strong love. He didn't want nobody holding you. He was so protective.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew the love was there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for whatever reason he left, he did. You know what I'm saying? But I never hated him because my mom wouldn't let me. So that's a
good,
shout out to
man.
her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because it's like, as a person with kids now, and I know they bash you because we're
Mm-hmm.
not together. So I'm like, yo, my mom never said anything bad about my father.
Oh man, that's a stand-up mom right there.
Yeah, and then my kid's mom. Oh man, I've been everything under the sun.
Yeah, right.
And I got my kids.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's it's that, but shout out to moms, man.
I'm interested, man, because I want to kind of like reach out and like I don't even know if my dad's alive, honestly.
Right.
I have no clue.
Right. Yeah.
But I would want that to meet him.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I had to. It was something in me where I had to, and I got a little brother, my little brother in my neighborhood and everything, and then I got sisters and all that. So he had my father was Rolling Stone. He got a lot of kids, but like the kids, so he has me, my brother, my sister in New York, and I got another sister, Nikki, from Jersey. Then I got the rest of my family, my brothers and everything, from down south. And he was actually in their lives. You know what I'm saying? And I got a relationship with them, and they love him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They love, and then flip sides to the ones in New York, where other than me, they hate him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for the ones that had him and know him, they love him. So you know what I'm saying? For the ones that didn't, they don't.
Did you ever feel any kind of resentment for that, like him being down there and you up there?
I think I went through like a small stretch where I was like, "Fuck this dude, he ain't here."
Yeah.
And that was in my high school moments where I'm like playing sports.
Yeah, don't need nobody.
Yeah, and it was just like it was more so. Two of my best friends coming up sports, my boy D, my man June, both parents in the household, they mom and they dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, and I honestly, seeing that, it kind of make you a little bit bitter. But like I said, my mom would never let me.
Yeah.
She'd tell me, "Yo, you got so much of your father's ways. You look like him. You saying like it. You
Man,
talk like
you gotta respect the shit.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Even then, when I had that little phase, it was it was a little bit, but it didn't last long.
Yeah.
It didn't last long at all. So,
Man, I don't know how I would feel, honestly.
yeah, it's just one of those things you got to do because it'll get you an understanding. Like, when I pulled up on my father, man, my father left when I was 2, haven't seen me. Next time he see me, 25, I pulled up on him in a drop-top
You're a
Camaro.
grown-ass man.
Yeah, I put a drop-top Camaro, like 5 chain, stunting. Like,
Yeah.
What?
5 chain. At this time point in my life, I was doing a little extra.
Okay, understood.
You know what I'm saying? So, I pulled up on him. I'm kind of stunting. And I pulled up. He was staying in Apaka, Florida. And I pull up on him. And it was love. Like, hugged, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? FaceTime my moms. We all laugh. He brought me around the corner to 2nd Street. All my family on my father's side of the family. Cousins, everything. As soon as I pull up, everybody like, damn, you look just old. It's love. So I got to see that other side of my family.
That's cool.
And it was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was because I remember like it was yesterday. The first time I got on the phone with my father, 19 years old, the first thing he asked me is, "You mad at me?" I was like, "Nah."
Dude, that'd be the first thing I'd be wondering.
Yeah, he asked like, "Yo, you ain't mad at me?" I'm like, "Nah, Mom stood up there."
Yeah.
I didn't even start thinking about you until my sophomore year of high school, and my basketball coach asked me how tall my father was.
You know what?
I didn't know.
I'm about the same, dude. I never thought about my dad until I got like older.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like I honestly I think it was when I became a dad. Is when I started to think about my dad. Because then I started to think in my head. I was like, I would never do what he did to my kids.
Yeah.
Word.
I couldn't do it.
And I put this into this life. It's funny because your father was exactly who he was to make you the dad you needed to be.
Exactly.
You
And
feel what I'm
I
saying?
don't regret it. Like I would not be the man I am today.
Yeah.
And be able to get through what I get through if I didn't go through all that shit.
And I bring this reference up. People think it's funny, like that Men in Black. If you ever see Men in Black 3, with that alien who says, he does all the possible outcomes and why this is. And that character caught me so much because he was just breaking it down to, if she wouldn't have drunk this wine or if the balls would have spun this way,
Right.
this person would have been a girl. And you think about life like that because people ask me about regrets and things like this. And I'm like, yo, if I didn't deal with this person or say I went the football route, and you know what I'm saying, after high school, I went to this college and I went pro, I wouldn't have my youngest son.
Yeah.
So I don't regret nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So everything up until the point where I have my youngest son, I'm good with.
Yeah.
Would I change things after that? Maybe, possibly, if say I have my youngest son and then I want to change this. I might not be sitting on this podcast today. I might have did something, made a decision to do this.
It would have changed.
Went bad, or I could have made something that made me go. You know what I'm saying? You
to
just
another
don't
level.
Know. Yeah, you don't know. But I'm I'm fine to content with the way things are right now. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say living no regret. If I were you personally, I would reach out just to see your maker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I want to.
Yeah, as you should. Do you like social media is a blessing. I found my brothers
Really?
on Facebook. So I got my actually my brand name Lunzia is my first name.
Okay.
It's my father's name too. You know what I'm saying? And then I got my brother Lunzia Jr.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I just put my name in one day. My brother
found that.
You know, I've never done it. I've never even tried it.
So I DM'd him like, yo, he knew who I was. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, he's like, yo, bro, what up?
Social media.
Wow.
And I'm like, yo, me and my brother are so close. Like, we talk all the time just through social media.
That's
never
crazy.
met. I got Sims I never met. I never met him.
Wow.
Isn't that the power of the internet, though?
Yeah.
It's great. You can stay
And then
connected.
I found, he's a twin, so I found both of my brothers dead, and then I got another brother that I found through social media.
Man, I need to do that.
Yeah, I got one of my father's kids. My sister, I haven't found her. She's, whatever. She's probably married, changed her last name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's a little bit more difficult for women. But guys, it was easy. Like I never, like mind you, I had my Facebook for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Then I just
same.
one day I was like, yo, and boom, I'm like, yeah, this got to be my brother.
Man, it's never even crossed my mind. you know?
Imagine that just having a profile come like, this got to be my brother.
Yeah, right. That fool look just like me.
I was supposed to say same type of like kindred spirit.
Nieces and nephews, bro, and they all hit me up. Like I got a nephew that played D1 football. Zakario Bridges, yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Nice. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I know I got half brothers and half sisters
All
out
types,
there.
Yeah.
I got a lot of cousins.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking cousins,
Yeah.
bro. From between my mom and my dad's side of the lineage. Like, that's why I want to do 23andMe.
I've been thinking about that too.
Yes, bro. I have to.
I don't
bro.
know, man. Y'all
I'm
seen
meeting a
that?
lot.
Then they get all your shit.
Yeah.
I know, but they got all my shit already.
Y'all didn't see
I was a blood donor.
Netflix movie with the dude. He got like 100 plus kids.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You got the eyes.
Yeah.
You might be one of them. You might be 245.
Yeah.
Yo, for real.
245.
For real.
So,
200 me's running around.
Yo, that's a crazy.
It's one of those things where it's like once you open the door, you can't
Can you
close it.
imagine bringing your girls having fertility issues and you bring her and this dude just fucking shoots his sperm into her, bro, and you find out your daughter's not your daughter 30 years later? I would have, and they let him off.
I can't believe that.
That was one of the documentaries I was locked in.
So you like docs?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool,
more than
cool.
and it was.
I love docs.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say we're both doc connoisseurs.
A
so
female friend of mine came through, was like, yo, you didn't watch this? And I was just kind of like, nah, I ain't. Put it on.
right.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was friends.
You're thinking about the buns.
Yeah. But yeah, so we started watching, and like
You was
I
tuned
said,
in.
yo, I wasn't even thinking about her after like 15, 20 minutes.
The best doc I saw recently or most recent doc I seen was the one about the hitchhiker with the hatchet. Y'all saw this, right?
Oh.
Oh man, I can't believe y'all hadn't seen this.
Wait a minute.
So back like 2013 or so, this dude it was just a random fucking like occurrence or something. This dude was a hitchhiker, ended up killing this fucking dude with a hatchet, and long story short, there's a viral clip of him having an interview with a fucking reporter, and he's like telling a story. He's obviously like stoned or something or just whatever, and he's like, man, I just walked up behind him, grabbed my hatchet, and went, smash, smash, smash. And like it's like I can't believe y'all never seen this. Like,
Let me ask you this: was it in Texas?
I don't think so. No,
All right, good.
no, but
It's always some crazy shit going on in Texas.
dude, you gotta see the doc on
We're in
this.
the Midwest.
Yeah, like, yo, I be saying shit and it'll be like, in Texas. My mother will call me, be like, did you hear about what happened?
But damn, nah, I never.
It's
heard.
wild because it eventually turns out this guy is on the run for murder in another state.
Oh.
Ended up killing someone else, and so he's like this like murderer.
He jumps from
hitchhiker.
different states
yeah.
and he goes on a spree.
The last good doc I watched was about the dude who kidnapped the little girl, and he like was posing as her father.
Oh
I
shit.
don't know that one.
It's on Netflix, man. It was big. It's probably like 2-3 months. It's a little while ago, but it was crazy. She was
There's some twisted people.
yeah.
out there, man.
They ended up like finding her body on the side of the road, something crazy like that. It was a kitty murder. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. I would have to say I gotta send you
Those crime docs, man.
Crime docs are cool, but they get into my psyche a
me
lot,
too.
and I feel
I
like
can only watch so many of them.
exactly.
You know
like,
what I couldn't get into? I couldn't get into the Dahmer.
I couldn't either. Could not
Couldn't
watch
get
it.
into
I
that.
can't watch
You
it.
know, I haven't watched it.
I watched
I haven't
like
watched
an
it.
episode, and it seemed pretty good, but like I
haven't
tuned
watched
out
it.
and I couldn't get into. But
The fact that it's a
everybody
real
say-
story, it's very hard
too
for
dark,
me
man.
to like actually soak it in.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once it's in my brain, I can't unsee it
Exactly.
or unwatch it.
You can't unfeel it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's based off a true event. So it's like, nah, I'm good. Personally, man.
Makes you question especially New York.
Oh my God, bro! But
Everybody.
New York, we're some of the best detectives, in
Yo,
my opinion,
we're
because
good at
we
minding
have
our business.
that. But at the same time, we're very observant.
Yeah,
You know what
no, I'm saying when I
In
say
terms
mind
of,
our
like-
business, we'll know.
Oh yeah,
And then we'll just keep the info for ourselves in the you know what I'm
Precisely,
saying? Like
in
so
the tuck.
my brother in his building in Brooklyn. So I came to visit my oldest brother in Brooklyn when he lives in Cali now, the one that just had the baby. So while he was living in Brooklyn, he brings me to the roof. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go smoke on the roof. And we talking, he's like, yeah, man, it was a guy from the 5th floor. He used to stand up here and snipe people.
What?
I was like, you didn't say nothing? Like it wasn't nothing. You thought he was like, yo. He was just like,
No.
yo, he just like he smoked. Yo, he hit the blunt, goes,
yeah, you know.
just, you know, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Wild
You just walk
information.
past this serial sniper every day, and like he like, yo, he was on the elevator. I took the stairs. He was on
No.
the stairs, I took the elevator. And like, so y'all like knew.
So you saw him?
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't get in it. I didn't want to know too much. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt like I would have been, you know what I mean?
The more you know,
Yeah.
is not.
I was
Definitely.
just like, yo, so let's get out of your building.
Word,
right,
I'm not
yeah.
smoking up there.
Yeah, let's go to your other bro. Let's go. Let's go over here. So
is that like a thing in New York, going up to the roof and smoking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's very, very like it's one of those things that's like you're privileged if you have a roof to smoke
Okay.
on in New York.
It sounds awesome.
yeah,
Oh, it's cool because
so-
you see the
I
skyline
was
from a
just
different.
finna say, my
Yeah.
brother brings me to the roof, and he's like, all right, that's the Bronx. And you can see all the boroughs
Yeah.
from the roof.
That's
It's
cool.
dope.
I'd love to do
So,
that.
yeah.
I got you.
Go, yeah.
I got you. There's multiple rooftops that we can smoke on in New York, in
Yeah.
Chinatown.
No, I've seen your videos where
Westside.
you're out on the roofs and shit, man. I guess
Yeah.
everyone just chilling on
Crown
the
Heights,
roofs.
bro. Like
It amazes me how many people from Texas have never been to New York. Because the flight is like, it's like a 2 hour,
it's not
2.5
that
hour
bad.
flight.
It's-
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not
and
that
it's cheap.
bad.
It's not.
You know, I've been up north in Illinois. I've just never been east that way.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, there's certain gyms in New York, bro, and it's crazy because like there's a place where we call locals only in Chinatown, and basically where we would go is like basically apartment complex, but then some doors in Manhattan especially you can just go in like the front door. You know what I'm saying? Just go in and then you take the stairs all the way up to the top. And then sometimes you might be lucky enough to get a door where the alarm doesn't go off once you go into the roof because a lot of them are kind of like
Yeah.
alarm sensitive. Once you get that and then you're downtown especially and you see the fucking literally the whole entire New York skyline is
talking about.
so
I think I'd
beautiful,
love it
bro.
out there.
man,
It's so beautiful.
One of the things I like about the city, and I miss when I used to go out there, is the day parties. Because I love the day parties here in Texas, but
Those are
the
the
day
best.
parties in New York are indoors, so you literally just
Yeah.
lose track of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll go in there and you're feeling like it's midnight, and then you come out.
It's only
and
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. It's like it might be 6, 7 o'clock.
Right.
And you just like, yo, it's only 7 o'clock.
But you lit
and
though.
You get and you got this spurt of energy. Like I thought the night was over. The party's still going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, right.
So like I said, you'll get to the day party, 2, 3 o'clock.
That was the
You might
best
sit 3, 4 hours, and then
The
you think,
Sunday brunch
yeah.
parties?
yeah, man, you
Oh
go
my
outside
God.
and you like, oh, we still partying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah.
That next morning might be a little rough.
Oh yeah, all the time, all the time.
Enjoy while you in it. Like I've been out. My sister lived in Long Island, and I don't know if you ever smoked chocolate.
Oh, of course.
So
West
my
Indian.
my brother-in-law, my brother-in-law used to mix the chocolate with the sour. Now,
Oh yeah,
we talking.
it's a good
2010,
balance
20
because
2010, something like that. So
chocolate. All right,
I was about to say, what y'all
just to put
talking
'em on,
about?
just to put them on.
Hold on.
Chocolate is basically like
it's Reggie. It's
Reggie.
fire Reggie.
Yeah, it's like Reggie.
but it's fire.
Out here they
What?
call it corn.
It's corn. It's corn.
So imagine mixing corn with sour diesel
Why?
because
Who
the,
thought of
the corn isn't
I don't
strong
know.
enough because it's dry. The sour diesel is overly potent.
Sure.
Yeah. So it
naturally,
kind of
when
brings
you
the
blend
sour
it-
down.
So
It's
you're
in
just
the middle.
stretching it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
But then on top of
okay.
that, you get a decent high.
Yeah, okay, I feel you. So that's kind of like mixing like grabba and like some
Yeah.
weed or mixing
Bro,
tobacco,
Now,
making a split.
sour today probably isn't.
It's
isn't
different.
shit. It probably isn't
It's
shit.
different,
But
yeah.
in like 2010, 20 whatever.
It was different.
And for me, I'm not like the
Dime
biggest
bags of
smoker.
sour
Like I
in
was
the
saying, I'm
Bronx?
not the biggest. Like yo,
Jesus.
so my brother-in-law, I'm going out with my sister. You know what I'm saying? Just for a little brunch party, whatever, something like that. I hit the blunt 4 times.
Yeah.
4 good ones.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm not a smoker like that, so I'm like, let me hit it 4 times, get mine. It did not go out.
Right.
Bro, we get to the spot. Kid you not. 10 minutes in, and mind you, I had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful friend coming to see me. You know what I'm saying? She was from the city. You know, I'm coming to visit. 10 minutes into the spot, I'm like this. Look, sister going like this, hand down.
Sweet.
So that's another thing. Being a smoke, you go to New York, the gas is different.
Yeah.
And it's
Smoke is
legal
different.
now.
It's legal now.
It's just crazy, bro. I never thought.
I wanted to get them ready for you. Get them out. You tell them all this good stuff. You gotta be ready for the bud too.
I haven't been back since it got legalized.
I've had people come here from back home, and they don't like the bud.
It's hard to find good bud out
They're
here.
like, yo, it's terrible.
Yeah,
It's hard.
terrible.
You gotta really know
Yeah.
a plug.
Yeah, they like it's
I get
terrible.
a lot of my bud from out in Cali.
It's
I don't
all
really
good back
like
home
to-
for the most part.
Yeah, well, I mean, they got shops and shit out
Yeah.
there, so I mean, it's,
Plus, on top of that, from New York, you get a lot of your stuff from the port. Like the good stuff
Yeah.
comes from the port in
Okay.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
New Jersey is a big port, so when it comes in terms of like shit coming in from
Yeah,
whether
yeah.
it be Cali or Colorado, they get their shit in Jersey and then it floats into New York.
right on. Oh, damn, man.
So the smoke out there,
Yeah.
is like,
Another reason to go.
and it's, like you said, it's legal now too. So it's not
Yeah,
like you
it's
gotta
different.
be.
It's different.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy
It
because
used
like
to be so much.
So now you
more
just go on the roof
straight.
and just straight chill. You ain't
yeah,
gotta-
now like yo,
Yeah, especially if the roof isn't because certain roofs are illegal to go on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the LES roof that I went to that was on the 22nd floor, illegal. You can't. You get arrested to go there. I got arrested on that rooftop.
Oh.
Smoking pot.
you know,
Man,
you know what I was thinking about? They should bring back all those bud charges, man. I feel like I should be reimbursed for all the bud.
They would lose too much money.
Yo, you know,
They would lose way too
I
much
got,
money.
you know how many times I called like a 0.5, $200.
What?
They just ticket you for that?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to jail out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, but even when it was illegal, if you could
Yeah.
have up to about an ounce.
Yeah.
At one point in time.
Yeah, at one point in time, yeah. You know how many times I called like a 0.5 or a gram that cost me $200 fucking dollars?
God.
And you got to sit in bookings for like 2 hours. Bare
Nah, they
minimum?
just take your shit.
That's what I'm
smoke
tripping
it.
about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm tripping
and they
about.
smoke it. Like, they more than like.
Oh yeah. Oh, a
Yeah.
lot of the cops in New York
Yeah,
smoke.
smoke it.
A lot of them.
My
I remember
man became a
I was in
cop that I went to
in
school.
Brownsville,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I was living in Brownsville and literally was rolling up after a long ass work shift. Undercover detectives come pull up, come see if I have any type of drugs. They say, "Oh, you got a backwood. Oh, I like these." Put that shit back in my pocket.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they just went off about their business.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smoking that shit in his car, probably.
Yeah, nah, I got.
Nah, they let me keep the bud.
Oh, they just took the backwood?
No, they let me keep everything. And it was just like we were looking for guns or like hard
I
drugs.
got you.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, they didn't give a fuck about that
See,
backwood. They like that
That's
shit.
the beautiful thing about the city. Me from upstate, I'm in a small town.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Much stricter.
So like, I'll never forget in high school, I was in a friend of mine building my man ski. Matter of fact, R.I.P. to my man ski got killed a couple years ago, man. R.I.P. to him. So him, myself, and I got a cousin, my cousin Kui, female, Hooper, crazy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So smoking in the building. She got like a game like the next day. The like you said, the D-Techs coming in,
Yeah.
grab her, but the blunt already rolled. You know what I'm saying? And we thinking like, okay, I'm an athlete, she an athlete. Season over.
Yeah, it's over, but
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, they take the blunt. Take the blunt. No report, no nothing.
no paperwork.
Yeah, and I'm from a small town, so you know, this guy's
Word
daughter,
travels, yeah,
guy's
yeah.
daughter goes to school, something like that. She's like, yeah, my dad smoked that. Him in office and such and such.
Wow.
Smoke that.
Man.
We won't say no names, but you know.
When I caught my weed charge, I had like half an ounce on me, and they charged me for 2 joints. That's what my
What?
paperwork said.
Oh, they took all
Oh, that's lit.
I had half an ounce. I know how much I had because I just copped.
They didn't report any of that shit.
That'd be the worst because you just got it.
Oh my
I ain't
god!
even
When you
smoked.
just get it, that is literally.
Dude, what sucked was I just got some, went to pull off, hotboxed my car for a little bit, so I got to smoke a little bit,
Yeah.
and then got pulled over right after that.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, and he didn't even ask my license. He just said, "Where's the weed?"
Yes.
Because my car reeked.
Yeah, he smelled it
Yeah.
off
But at the
top.
same time, that's a good L to take though, because it's just like you could be, you know what I mean, so much worse.
It could be way
You know what I'm
worse.
saying? So you
It
just
could be way
gotta kind of
worse.
roll with that punch.
Shit,
It's a learning lesson.
Yeah, I did 33 days in jail for that.
Damn. They're
So
much
you
more
did- yeah.
stricter down here, though.
I had some controlled substance with me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we don't have to put that in.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You here now.
Yeah,
We
you
learn
good.
from our lessons
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah, that's
Easily,
man, that's tough.
Before we wrap up, though, man, let's just say this was a great pod.
I loved it, man.
I truly.
We're at an hour 40 right now.
Word?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a long one.
Didn't even feel like
yeah,
it.
I sit here. We'll talk all day.
I'm already knowing.
You know how we
man.
are at work.
Exactly. We be talking on the floor like it's
Yeah.
regular. And mind you, I'll be on the forklift, you know what I'm saying? I'll jump off, shoot the shit with him. Next thing you know, he going to lunch or whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, this was a great conversation.
Hell yeah.
On top of that, make sure you guys follow Lunzia Clothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Shout out all your Instagram and all that. Yeah.
So, you got Lunzia Clothing, Lunzia_clothing on Instagram. And then you got my personal page, which is Marlow674, MARLOW 674. I'm also on TikTok, Marlow674. So
All that.
the clothing line webpage is lunzia.com. No clothing, just LUNZIA.com. So tap in, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, y'all be you. We're going to be us. Later.
Peace, y'all.
If you'd like to see raw, unedited, live episodes, follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/whatsupwithdhat. To watch full episodes of What's Up With That, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/whatsupwithdhat.